What's going on? It's Tone. So this question says, what's your tip for musicians just starting out? Well, there's a lot of things I would tell musicians just starting out, but one of the two main things I would say is don't skip any steps and find the root in your foundation. So just to give some examples about not skipping steps, let's say you're mastering a track. Before you master a track, I would really focus on getting a great mix. And before you mix a track, really focus on getting a great recording. And before you record a track, really focus on having great technique and proficiency at whatever you do. And really making sure each individual step is as great as you can possibly get it at that moment. So don't just practice something, practice through it. Don't just practice it, practice through it until it's fully internalized, and then you can move on to the next step. So just make sure each individual step is as great as you can get it, then move on, to the next step. And as far as finding your root in your foundation, that's personal to you. But for me personally, the absolute root in my foundation is my warm-up and my practice on my instrument. Every day I do my warm-up and my practice on tenor, and I move the mechanisms on my soprano every day. That's the absolute root and my foundation. And then around that, I build, the rest of my foundation, which is, my nutrition, my workout routine, what time I get up in the morning. All these aspects of your foundation will allow you to produce the greatest work possible, because the bigger, deeper, stronger, wider your foundation is, the higher you can build. So really just focus on, finding your root in your foundation. And like one aspect of my foundation is I like to get up at 4:30 a.m., it just gets me motivated. So, it could be anything, you have to find out that it's personal to you, but it could be something like, hey, I like to floss my teeth every night. I just got to floss my teeth. Something simple, whatever it is, but finding that root is really going to help you build, because this is what's going to keep you motivated and keep you working and keep you putting out that positive energy. So really find your root and then build out your foundation around that. And one other thing I want to say is also learn as much as you can about every aspect of your industry. So we're musicians, so that means we should also know about, the marketing aspect and mixing and mastering and video aspect of it, if something's in print or digital photos, like all these things, knowing as much as you can about every aspect of your industry will allow you to put out, better products, because whoever's doing this stuff for you, if you're not doing it for yourself, it'll allow you to communicate with them easier. And the better communication you have, the better product you're going to put out. So, yeah, you could be like, hey, you studied all these aspects, and you just tell somebody, hey, do this, this, and this, and this. And they're like, yeah, cool, got it. Great communication, great product, great product. So really just focus on not skipping any steps and find the root in your foundation. And I think that's a really great place to start. And yeah, let's get it. Let's put out that great work, and let's put in that hard work.